Georgia Bulldogs player and recruiting staffer died in fatal accident after championship parade. More after this. Hello everyone and welcome back to AFG's Point of View, where I give you my analysis of the most popular topics in the world today. In today's video we have a sad one. We have 4 Georgia Bulldogs players and a recruitment staffer, 2 injured, 2 killed. Before I dive into the details of the video, if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to AFG's Point of View. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button as well. It'll bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. All my normal subscribers, thanks for coming back. I'm diving in. What was supposed to be a joyful day for the Georgia Bulldogs football team and their entire school turned into tragedy overnight when 2 members of the team passed away in a fatal car accident. According to ESPN, offensive lineman Devin Willock and recruiting analyst Chandler LeCroy passed away following a one-vehicle accident early Sunday morning. The team released the following statement with regard to the tragic news. We are heartbroken over the passing of Devin and Chandler. Our prayers are with their family during this difficult time. Devin was a redshirt sophomore who started 2 games for the Bulldogs this past season. Athens-Clarke County Police say the accident happened around 2:45 a.m. local time on Sunday morning. The team had just celebrated the 2nd straight national championship with a big parade in front of a huge crowd in Athens on Saturday. Wow. According to the police report, the 2021 Ford Expedition that LeCroy was driving left the road and struck 2 power poles and several trees. Willock was pronounced dead at the scene, while LeCroy was transported to a local hospital where she succumbed to her injuries. There was also a 26-year-old female passenger in the vehicle who suffered serious injuries, while junior offensive lineman Warren McClendon, who had just declared for the NFL draft earlier that day, suffered minor injuries in the crash. Willock played all 15 of the Bulldogs games this season, starting in games against Tennessee and Kentucky. LeCroy was hired as a recruiting analyst by the school in May 2021. Prior to that, she received her master's degree in sports management and policy at the University of Georgia. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the family and friends of those involved in this tragic loss of life. Okay, so first and foremost, my personal prayers and sorrows go out to the families of those that were killed in the accident, and I'm praying for those that were hurt, and hopefully they make a full recovery. This is sad. This is very, very sad. You know what I'm saying? Because these kids just went out there and won a national title. You know what I mean? They played a phenomenal game. This past Monday, and they was living high. They was living. They was up here. They was on top of the world. You know what I'm saying? Everything was great. Everything was great. Back-to-back champions. I mean, you can't shake a stick at that. And my bronchitis rather. But yeah, I mean, and what seems to me is that they went out. It was celebrating. Obviously, they had the parade that Saturday. They went out, hey, let's go get something to eat. Let's go hang out. Let's go party. You know what I'm saying? They did that. And then, I'm sure there was some drinks being had, and, being as though some of them was under the age, I'm sure they was drinking too. You know what I'm saying? When you're in college, everything is like pretty much given to you at a moment's notice, no matter what it is. That's the scary part. Now, the fact that she drove You know, she wanted to be the responsible party and actually drive and make sure everybody gets back safe. You know what I'm saying? She was doing the right thing, everything she had to do. You know, we can all speculate what happened. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what happened. Maybe they drank a little bit too much. I don't know. What I'm thinking could have happened, you know what I'm saying? This is not concrete. But I'm thinking as they driving down, you know, they might have been drinking a little bit here or there. Okay, fine. You know what I'm saying? A little something. You know what I mean? They may not have been drunk. They might have been, you know, good to go. But an animal could have ran across the road. You feel like you're in the South. Deer could have came out, ran out on the road. She got scared. You know what I mean? One car crashed. What would make you crash? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like I said, a deer could have ran out. You know what I'm saying? She could have swerved to try to get out the way. You know what I mean? And, you know, lost control of the vehicle. Being as though you're in the country, I mean, it could have been one of them roads where as I'm picturing it in the country, you got those roads where it's no sidewalk. It's just two lanes, one going that way and one going this way. And it's a ditch and a lot of wildlife. You know what I'm saying? So could have been one of them situations, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, when you're growing up in the South, those of you that are in the South that's watching this know exactly what I'm talking about. You know, that could have been a situation that could have happened, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of what happened, it's still a sad situation. Like I said, this is going to hit heavy with anybody that came from the University of Georgia, whether it was this year, last year, you know what I'm saying? You know, previously, you know, even going after it, because it's like, you know, it's like a unit, you know what I'm saying, a family, you know what I'm saying? You know, you got that one team, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, you get the team aspect of it. We all family, we all, you know, we all stick together. It's similar to a family, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. And it's like, you know, it's gonna hurt. Anyone that's from that school, that's in the NFL, you know what I'm saying, is gonna feel it. You know what I mean? I'm a Philadelphia Eagle fan. So my guy, Jordan Davis, is definitely feeling it. N'Kobe Dean is definitely feeling it. They may know these kids. They may know the staffer, you know what I'm saying? Closer than we know, you know what I mean? So, I mean, they're gonna need a little, you know, mental health, you know what I'm saying, you know, treatment and all that kind of stuff, just to see how they feeling and how they dealing with this, you know what I'm saying? Because that's one of the Bulldog family, you know what I'm saying? So the ironic thing is the kid that died, I don't want to, you know, disrespect him by not saying his name. Devin Willock. Now, earlier that day, they were out eating. They was at a restaurant, and they were just hanging out, having a good old time, you know what I'm saying? You know, like any of us would have had. And he was showing off his ring, you know what I'm saying? And I think it was a ring from, I'm not sure if they got their rings. Well, I know they got their ring. They won last year, so they had a ring from last year. So he might have had that ring on, and then they had a ring that was supposed to be coming to him for this year's championship. I'm not sure if the rings was made up that fast. I mean, it could have been. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that works. But, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he was just showing it off. He tweeted, and, you know, he was showing it off to the kids and all that, you know what I'm saying? And he actually let one of the kids actually wear it. You know what I mean? Took some pictures with him, you know, with him earlier that day. So it was like, okay, all right. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that's hurt behind this, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, when you see good kids growing up and doing what they got to do, a lot of people are upset. You know, the good die young, as they always say. Some kids die too early, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's a sad situation. You know, it's like one of them things where you wish it never happened, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm sure if something could have been prevented, it would have been. I just think this was a freak accident, one of them situations where they might have been driving, you know, they could, like I said, they could have been drinking. They might not have been drunk. Could have been, you was celebrating, you know what I'm saying? You was all celebrating the championship. So, I mean, you know, but my thing is, this is the one message that I want to get out as far as even if they was drinking. Buzz drinking, like they always say in the commercial, buzz drinking is still drunk drinking, you know, drinking and driving, period. You shouldn't do it. If you feel like you can drink and drive, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth the chance that, you know, oh, I can do it. I'm feeling all right. Because me personally, I'm called a boring person. because I don't drink and drive. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it's like I'm not a heavy drinker anyway. If I am drinking, wherever I'm at, I'm staying. Bottom line. If I'm drinking and I drink a little bit too much, although I'm not a drinker, but if I'm sitting down with somebody, we, engage in a conversation and just sipping on some things, and I'm feeling a little tipsy, a little buzz, I might end up staying there, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to put myself in jeopardy, you know what I'm saying? Because I got a lot of people that's, expecting me to come back, you know what I'm saying? Expecting me to, finish up my duties as a dad, as a brother, as a cousin, you know what I mean? Whether I'm somebody's boyfriend or, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? So, it's a situation like that where you want to make sure you think first before you go out and you go handle that. So for anyone that's young, that's thinking about they could drink, they could smoke, they could do this, they could do that, I can handle it, you can't handle it, okay? Because if you've never done it, you don't know how your body is going to react to it, okay? So I wouldn't recommend you go and do it. Just go and get yourself an Uber, let somebody else give you a ride home, you know what I'm saying, and do the right thing and keep it moving and live to see another day. It's as simple as that, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, if you like what you've heard, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the like button as well. There'll be more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. All my normal subscribers, thanks for coming back. Thanks for sharing these videos. Thanks for always standing out in that like button, you know what I'm saying? And, showing me the love that you do. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this channel truly is nothing without you guys out there. So, on your way out of this video, on your way out onto the next video, make sure you continue to hit that like button, you know what I'm saying, and continue to share the video. Whether you're a returning visitor, whether you're a returning subscriber, or whether it's your first time watching it, you just do me that huge favor. Just hit that like button, and I'll gladly appreciate it. So, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think happened in this situation. Do you think they was drinking and driving? Do you think they was inebriated and they shouldn't have been driving? So, just let me know what you think in the comment section, and we will talk about this then. While you out there, hit me up on Twitter, hit me up on Instagram, you know what I'm saying, TikTok, you know what I'm saying, I'm all over the place. So just give me a follow, give me a like, and I'll get back with you. All right, I love every single one of y'all. Thank y'all for coming out, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.